Hey guys, so I'm doing a very short video because I'm going to it's like a teaser, because I'm going to do a huge subject on why people don't lose weight and why keto can help you lose weight. Now, I hate talking about weight loss, so I'm always going to digress and I'm always going to be all over the place, but I'm always going to give you those kernels of information, those kernels. I'm going to give you kernels of information that will help you fix your broken shite. Don't believe me? You'll see. Okay guys, so why do people not lose weight? Because they've developed metabolic derangement, otherwise known as metabolic damage. What's metabolic damage? Well, it means that your body and your body cells and your hormones and your enzymes are worker bees, hormones are chemicals, and your cells, well, they do actions. They get damaged and they slow down and they go into starvation mode, because anytime your body is stressed, it wants to do what? Store fat. And why would our body store fat? I thought fat was so bad. No. Our bodies do not know we're in the modern time. I mean, a woman this lean, right? That's not normal, guys. That's not normal. In the wild, I'm going to die before you guys, because I don't have a lot of body fat. But I'm going to be strong out there before the rest of y'all. Y'all who are not strong at the very tender age of 47. Yes, I'm so excited. If this is what 47 looks like, I'll freaking eat that all day long, because I'm strong. I'm more strong now, and I'm more freaking jacked on life now than ever in my 20s. So I would never change that, trade it, ever. Never, ever. Anyway, here we go. You don't lose weight. You stop losing weight because your metabolism is broken, and people are like, is that some mythological creature that's in the air? Is that like a ghost? I'm like, no, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. What can break your metabolism? You're not sleeping properly. And I'll ask people like, no, I sleep well. When I sleep hard as a rock. What time do you go to bed? 1. What time do you wake up? 9, 10. That's not sleeping well. I sleep like a rock. Can you wake up in the morning? Are you hitting snooze 1,000 times? Well, guess what? You have a sleeping problem. You have hormones to wake you up, hormones to put you to sleep. And if you're jacked up at night and your body's connected to the 24-hour body clock from the circadian rhythm, it's a real thing, y'all. It's not a mythological creature. Then it's going to jack your hormones and your cells and your hormones and your enzymes and make them slow. And your body will slow down everything to not be in a state of catabolism. Catabolic. You do not want your body to be catabolic, because if it is, you're going to start to feel crappy, and it's not just fat. People are always like, I want to lose weight. You feel like crap. You're depressed. You're emotional. Your relationships are going down the toilet. You guys get on each other's nerves. And you're talking about weight? Really? Come on, guys. Stop being in a hurry to lose weight. Fix everything else first, and you will. Fat is from a broken metabolism. And when all the little functions in your body are slowing down on purpose because you're so stressed out, the body's like, well, I need to conserve energy, right? And fat can be a source of fuel, which dictates energy if you're starving. Body doesn't know we're in the modern time, so it doesn't know that there's food right down the street at a store. It doesn't know that. It will react exactly the same as if you were like living off in the tundra, off the earth. If you're stressed out, you're gonna get fat. And that's so you could survive as long as possible until food maybe can get to you. Or animal will walk by you. Hunt it. It's the way it is. Why do people get constipated? That's a part of metabolic derangement. Yes, constipation. Loose stool. Those are symptoms of metabolic derangement. That's why you get fat. Yes, loose stool. Yeah, because that means that you might have dysbiosis of the gut, or you might have leaky gut. And big chunks of food are entering your bloodstream. Your body attacks itself, and when your body's attacking itself, it's not going to drop weight. What's it going to do? Get bigger. How do you know? How do you know if you got a dysbiosis? Because you freaking get gas and you get bloated. You got PMS. Yeah, dude's a little cranky, a little agitated. Yeah, a little headachy. Can't sleep. Those are all signs of metabolic derangement. Older guys, prostate, you know, they got to pee 1,000 times during the night because the prostate's grown. That's not supposed to grow. Carbs do that. So metabolic derangement is your hormones, it's enzymatic responses, it's cell health, hormones, and all of those things or detoxification pathways that are functioning properly. All of these things are connected to the fact if you can keep your cortisol levels down. So cortisol is a hormone that shreds your body apart if it's secreted in excess. Now, cortisol is a great hormone. Like, we've got stuff for our body that's fantastic. Bomb. It's great. But when it's over secreted, it's going to shred your body apart and make you look so raggedy Ann-ish you don't even know how to fix your shite. You start sagging. You got dysbiosis of the gut. It starts traveling up to your face. The capillary beds start to swell and they leak, and your jowls look inflamed, your skin looks inflamed, everything starts to hang, and you start to look like a hound dog. Too young? Yes. Dysbiosis of the gut can do that. I'll talk about candida. People are like, what's candida? I was like, how can you not know about candida? You got it. And now because you don't even know what it is, you don't know how to fix it. And you're wondering why you have all these symptoms. Because candida is a fungus that mutates into a freaking gremlin, and it comes out at night. It's like, and it starts to go and jack up your immune system and leech onto all cells and do destruction to your cells. Because your cells, you want your cells to be strong. Because when they're not strong, you can't grow muscle. You can diet, you can exercise, you can do insanity videos, you can do HCG, and you still look like shite. Because you're not going down that rabbit's hole to the root cause of why you are getting more estrogen. Men too. Don't think you can't be estrogen dominant or have too much estrogen and your testosterone just goes right down and your dihydrotestosterone testosterone goes right on up. You start balding too soon. Really? A guy with saggy pecs, balding, and flat muscles is because of damage that has gone on to his metabolism, that is connected to his reproductive hormones, and that's a problem. Stress does that, lack of sleep does that, toxins do that. The fact that you're not detoxifying your toxins. Like amalgam fillings, root canals. Yes, root canals, don't go, you do whatever you can to not get a root canal. If you don't want to have a heart attack, if you don't want to get sick, don't do that stuff. Okay, guys, watch plastic bottles. All these things are connected to your metabolism. But you know, really, we are stressed. I always say that stress can manifest in a bacterial infection. It can manifest in crappy sleep. You don't even know that you're not reaching the 4th layer of sleep, or not going to bed on time, or not wearing your, and I'm going to keep showing these in my videos, the blue light blocking glasses, yeah, that help your cortisol levels drop and your melatonin levels rise so you can get into REM a few times during the night and remember your dreams. Yes, your body drops its body fat at night, not in the day, guys. Overtraining produces too much cortisol. That's why you've heard about HIIT training. These are all my secrets, not even secrets. This is like stuff that people don't realize is right in our face, why we get fat and why we can't lose weight. We're not going to lose weight if we have too much cortisol. Cortisol is the end-all and be-all hormone to why you get fat. Cortisol, blood sugar, insulin, store fat, and then your fat cells become very good at storing fat, and they divide and swell, and they're fat storing efficient, and they're not good to release the fat as energy. That is why you get fat, and that is why you don't lose weight. And you could go do an HCG diet. First time, people are like, I lost so much weight. No, you lost a lot of muscle, yo. Second time, the brain's like, yo, I'm hip to that. I am now hip to what you are doing to assault my body. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to allow you to lose as much weight the second time around, or potentially the third time around, and I'm just going to be catabolic. And I'm just going to start developing weird issues, like leptin, like adiponectin levels start to drop, blood sugar dysregulation. Yes? Don't carb backload. Don't do cyclic ketosis, because you will develop freaking food addictions. Low serotonin, guys, you already have it. And then your jack yourself up with processed carbohydrates because you've been told that that makes you get ripped. Still haven't seen a person who's done it. Maybe a person who doesn't have any metabolic derangement to begin with, but I haven't seen it as of yet. It's really dangerous stuff to play with. Most of us have some kind of metabolic derangement. I'm 47. I probably did as well. But what I've done my whole life is I've tried to keep up with the damage that I've done, right? Balance. I will do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes because you only have this body one time. I said it was going to be short, and I told you that I'm never short. So you guys, now you can understand why you don't lose weight. You could have a blood sugar dysregulation. You could have insulin resistance. There's a lot of metabolic issues. You could have Hashimoto's. You could have a thyroid. You could have thyroid stimulating hormone issues, T3 issues. The general thyroid tests don't show. TSH tests don't show. You want to check your T3. You want to check your TPO antibodies. There's like 10 things that they have to check to see if you've got a thyroid problem. The general ones are just BS. Forget about it. It's like useless. Check your blood sugars. That's a really great indication to see what's going on. If they're really high past 100, that you're stressed out, you have a shift work job, you're screwed. Yeah, producing too much stress, can't sleep, watching TV late at night. Don't watch TV in bed. Don't do that. It's a subconscious thing. Cortisol. What does cortisol do? It slows down your system. When your body's stressed, it will slow everything down because all those functions in your bodies, the enzymes, the cellular reproduction, the hormones, they take energy. And while your body's under assault and thinks that it's starving to death because it only can recognize stress as starving or infection, you get fatter. And then your cells, what do? They divide, they swell, and they become very efficient at storing and not burning. That's why you get fat. And that's why people come to me and they go, Steph, I want to lose weight. And I'm like, that's great. I can help you lose weight. The ketogenic diet is fantastic. It's amazing. Ooh. You guys have no idea. This is not genetics, you guys. This is a ketogenic diet effect on my body. I'm 47, jack knee, can't run, jump, lunge, or squat. I do no cardio, and I maintain a very low body fat. Very low, guys. Why? Because I stopped eating processed carbohydrates. And I trained my body to use ketones, which is a preferred fuel source over glucose. Don't believe me? Did our hunter-gatherers, they had everything tasted like a lemon, darn it. People think, oh, they had fruit. No, fruit tasted sour, low sugar. Remember that teaspoon in every video. If you guys want to know why you get fat and why you don't get ripped, it's because your leptin levels are either resistant or they're low. It could be your adiponectin hormone, protein hormone is low. Your blood sugars are high. You can't clear out the insulin that you're overstuffing your blood with. You don't work out, so your insulin sensitivity is down the toilet. The mitochondria in your muscle cell is like slow. You've got too much cortisol. You get constipated, and your body just wants to store fat because that's what it does when it's in crisis. It doesn't matter if you're looking at your cell phone or you're actually in the tundra starving to death. The body doesn't know the difference. So if you want to lose weight, get on the ketogenic protocol, and if you're afraid, graduate, start with low-carb paleo, learn your sweet spots of carbohydrates, and then follow me over to ketosis land, and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, guys, that's it. I've got a bunch of videos I made this morning, and I'm just kind of all over the place. A lot of information, I'm disorganized, but if you're patient enough, you will find those kernels of information, and it'll all come together. The number one thing you guys got to consider is your personality, because that's what got you into trouble in the first place. Whatever you're telling yourself, don't listen to yourself. If it didn't work before, then you have to clear out your mind. You got to get rid of the former you. You have to design a new person. Like, who do you really want to be? Because that impatient, know-it-all, short fuse person or lazy personality type is not getting you where you want to be, which is boom, to have the business, be strong, and be young through epigenetic gene expression. So go to my website, stephanieperson.com. Look in the show notes for the links. If you just want to click on the link below, just go to the show notes. Or you can go to my Facebook, which is Stephanie the Business Person. I talk to everybody. If you have a question. Some people come with 20. I'm like, I can't do 20. And